Hey everybody, my name's Ian, and I talk about a lot of stuff. I talk a lot of shit, I talk about a lot of different things, but today we're going to talk about decisions. I know I've probably talked about this before, but that's whatever. So there's this concept of the power of a decision. So many times in our life, our day-to-day, our work, our relationships, our personal lives, the list of chores we got to get done, right? Like there's just all of this. It's a never-ending list of shit. Let's call it what it is. It's a never-ending list of shit. Never ending. Anyways, it's a never ending list of a lot of shit that we got to get done that maybe we, generally speaking, we don't want to get done. But there's so much power in making a decision. Well, that's one piece of a two-prong or multi-prong approach, but there's a lot of power in making that decision and saying, like, I'm not going to do this, or I am going to do this, and then acting in accordance with it, right? That's the big thing. You can make a decision, but if you don't take any action, if you don't shift one way or another way, like if there's no change, nothing is actually executed, or there's no movement, right? Nothing's going to change. But when you make the decision, and I say that because I have daily experience with this, and this is not a new concept, but making a decision or making a choice, those are not necessarily the same thing, but whatever. When you make a decision, you say, I'm going to do this, and then you rapidly start to do that thing, most of the time, generally what's going to happen is you're going to start to do the whatever it is your decision was, and then the rest of the stuff that was maybe holding you back, or the stuff that you didn't want to get done because it's in front of you, that the perception of that starts to change, right? The perception of like, oh shit, I got to do this and this and this and this and this and this and this, right? We get overwhelmed with the volume of stuff in our life, whether that is physical stuff, whether that is people, emotional. There's a lot going on in today's world. Let's just call that what it is. And so simplify, right? If you want to start to take control, whatever that might look like for you, is start to simplify shit, right? Like, don't do certain things. If you don't want to, just say no. Fuck what the people are going to think, right? Like, hey, that's not necessarily easy, but I'm not talking about life being easy. We've already determined that life is a shit show in other recordings that I've made. Life's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. Stop thinking. Stop assuming that is what it's going to be, because it's not. It's definitely not going to be easy. So make a decision. Let go of the shit that's holding you back and start to act, right? Like, there is power in that decision. There's joy in that decision, right? Like, so many people are anxious, stressed, depressed, if I can get the word out. They are that because guess what? Like, they have so many, what I would generally call open loops. We're not going to get into that now. But there's so many things that we have to do that it's daunting to do any one of them, because you make a decision to do one and you feel like shit because you're not doing the rest of the things. Simplify your life. Do the one thing and then do the next thing and then do the next thing and then do the next thing. And in between those, guess what? Take a little bit of a break. Take a breather. Scroll on TikTok or whatever it is you like to look at. Read a book. Go to the bathroom if you're, somebody who likes to spend a lot of time in the bathroom. I get that. No judgment. But yeah, there's so much power when you make a decision and you let the rest of the shit go. Guess what? It becomes easier, right? It's like this counterintuitive thinking or thought or whatever, but it becomes easier when you just like, oh, hey, like, I'm going to send out the email that I don't want to send out. And you hit send, and guess what? Do the next thing. It doesn't have to be hard. We make shit hard, and there is so much power in just making a decision and acting rapidly in accordance with that decision. I don't know much. I know that.